You set the gold standard for your business. Your website should do the same. Wix puts you at the helm so you can enjoy the creative freedom of designing your site just the way you want. Want someone to bounce your ideas off? Talk with AI to create a beautiful site together. Whatever your business, manage it from one place and tie it all together with a personalized domain name. Gear up for success with a brand that says you best. You can do it yourself on Wix.
Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Gabriel Gavrilov. Gabriel launched Neuron Education during the COVID-19 pandemic, and during this time, he built a student-focused virtual school where K-12 age children were connected with vetted college students for virtual tutoring. Neuron Education is not only focused on improving student math and reading scores, but also extends to nurturing student self-confidence, self-esteem, and critical thinking abilities. Through his innovative approach, Neuron Education became a sought-after corporate benefit, empowering companies to support their employees' children. Gabriel's unwavering dedication continues to revolutionize the gap between education technology and the workplace to impact the lives of millions of children nationwide positively. He is consistently taking the lead in creating transformative tools and technologies that empower young minds and shape a brighter future. Well, good afternoon, Gabriel. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Brian.
Thank you for jumping on, and I appreciate you hailing out of the greatest city in the world, as we call it, city of New York City. So thanks again for jumping on there, Gabriel. Let's jump right in here. Let's get your story out to our audience today. You've got quite the career in venture capital, private equity. You were a senior executive, but now you're the founder and CEO of Neuron Education. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm more than happy to share my story. I'd say first and foremost, for me, I've always been driven by the idea of building technology that can impact the world. Because I really believe that technology has the incredible power to transform lives, bridge gaps, and also to really create opportunities like never before. And so with Neuron Education, the genesis of Neuron Education really comes down to my belief that every child, regardless of their background or location, should have access to, high quality education and also to the support that's necessary to have that high quality education. So for me, that's really why I'm really passionate about building innovative educational tools and platforms that can be really leveraged globally. And really, for me, at the end of the day, it's knowing that my work has the potential to shape the minds of future generations. And I would say that is really the catalyst for me in my career as an entrepreneur in building Neuron Education.
Thank you. I love that. You're absolutely right. We all talk about this on the podcast about giving back, helping others, coaching, mentoring, whatever it is, right? But this is huge. You potentially have the capability, you may never know this, but you may shape the minds of billions of people in many generations to come. So I appreciate what you're doing. This is awesome, helping out the people that are going to be our future, which are our children. Gabriel, your platform, let's talk about that a little bit. You mentioned Neuron Education. It's a virtual tutoring and social wellness platform provided as a corporate benefit that gives working parents easy access to tutoring and social wellness programs for their kids, right? Could you maybe briefly walk through the importance of this and its benefits?
Yeah, for sure. So about 2.5 years ago, as you know, COVID-19 kind of took storm. So in the post-COVID-19 world, 50%, this is according to the IES.gov, 50% of K-12 kids last year are behind a grade level. That's a huge, huge problem. So with Neuron Education, we built a solution, a platform that takes college students, smart college students that are looking to teach and mentor and lead. And we start connecting these college students to these children, and they are their mentors and their instructors, and they help them be successful in school. And on average with our platform, after 20 sessions, we've seen 92% of our students using our platform saw a letter grade increase at the end of the year. So what we've done is we've taken this platform and we figured out that really what we're doing is we're solving so many intricate problems that families face with their children at home. And we packaged Neuron up as a corporate benefit, right? So that we've been able to now provide C-suite leaders the opportunity to directly impact the lives of their employees and their families at home. I think everyone knows the importance of education, right? Education can be linked in many facets across the world and how fast you can move up in your career or being able to from the most foundational ways of communicating. So I guess that's pretty much in a nutshell our platform and how we've gotten to providing this as a corporate solution.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages, whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else, not even us. WhatsApp, message privately.
Thank you. That's awesome. First of all, at the crux of it all, it's really getting our kids to where they need to be. You talked about COVID, but really the flexibility here, and whether you're both working parents or single parent, this is a huge, huge thing to overcome one of the big challenges within a family unit. So I appreciate what you're doing. This is just awesome. I can't wait to get this thing edited and out to the audience. So thanks again, Gabriel. Gabriel, we are a tech platform, podcast, publication. We love tech, emerging tech, and we want to ask you if you're leveraging any of that new or emerging technology in your business. And if not, maybe there's a cool tool or app you found useful you could share with us.
Yeah, for sure. Being a technology company, being an individual that's always looking to innovate and bring new solutions to the world, we've been really looking into from the tech angle on ways on how we can leverage a lot of these AI tools that are built off all these different models, the large language models, and start actually using a lot of these tools to start creating our internal AI tutors. So we have a platform that we've been building internally, which is called ELIX. It stands for Engaged Learning Experience. And basically, it's going to allow our instructors to convert math problems, science problems that they're working on with their students into stories that can connect to their children. If the student likes basketball, how do we turn this math problem into a storyline with basketballs? I think this is such an interesting time to be alive, such an interesting time to be in the space, in the education technology space. And I think as the time goes on, as more innovation is brought to the table, you're going to start seeing so many technologies just merging together for various use cases.
Thank you. I love that. I can't remember who said it, but whenever you're having fun, you're going to actually learn something. And I just love how you've blended that together. And I just, again, really excited about your platform and what you're doing to get back. Gabriel, last question of the evening here. Can you share something from your career experience that would be helpful for those looking to grow their career in entrepreneurship?
For sure. So I would say there's really three things. If you want to get into the space, if you want to get into entrepreneurship, the first thing is networking. The more hands you shake, the more money you will make, right? You need to build and nurture relationships before you even need anything, because the networking is where the trust is built. That's where your vision will attract people and being able to help you realize your vision. This goes into my second point, which is have a clear vision of where you want to go and be disciplined in executing the day-to-day tasks. And one of the most important parts of entrepreneurship, it's two things. It's sales and happy customers, right? Those two are the lifeblood of any business. So as you map out your vision of where you want to be, you also have to be very pragmatic in what you have to do day to day and how does this actually affect the business as a whole, right? Now, having a clear vision, all of this, it's in sales and happy customers, it's difficult. It's not necessarily easy when you're starting off. And I'd say the last point for an emerging entrepreneur is you need to find mentors, right? Mentors who can coach and mentor you, because it's inevitable that you will make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. But having a coach for specific areas can really help you think through tough decisions. And when you're building a company, if you're in a position where you're raising capital from investors, look at these investors not as just an area of dollars for your company, but how does this person play a larger role in my life? And I really think that in the beginning, once you have these three foundations together, then you will start to put one foot in front of the other and you'll start to see success, because all of this, all these 3 points I laid out to you, it all involves people, and you build businesses with people. And I think that is what I'd like to close it up on, is that teamwork makes the dream work, and that whatever you do in entrepreneurship, it requires teamwork and people to support you from all different facets.
Love that. Thank you again, Gabriel. That is awesome. And at the core of everything, again, another kind of theme here in our podcast is people is the center of everything. Whether you're trying to sell something, you're selling, people trust people. They don't trust companies, logos, or corporations. They trust people. And that's really the core of it. So I really love some of the gems you've shared with us today. And again, can't wait to get this out to our global audience. Gabriel, it was a pleasure having you on today. And I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye for now.